Hi, this is a video dedicated to Rammstein, all the way to Universal MC, to all the way to any other misses for before or after. Yeah, because again, like I miss my friends like from Entel to Lyrical Divine to Slinky to Brahmin to like whoever. You know what I mean? Even Rip the Jack or Jack the Ripper. You know what I mean? Like yeah, he had like a lot of like boards too. Like yeah, he liked cannabis a lot too, man. Like yeah. Because again, these are my homies. And remember, shouts to Server. From New York all to Miami to New York. You know, I wonder if the homie ever came to Chicago. Probably did. Never even hit me up, right? Yeah. I wonder why. Would it be good for bad stuff like that? It's not my fault. Yeah. Let me just throw that out there. Anyway, yeah. Um, there were so many homies back in the day, bro. Like especially rhymes. I had a lot of bad rhymes. I mean, a lot. I couldn't like think straight. Like couldn't. Yeah, quite literally. It's like I could make jokes, like yeah, and they would be always like in the drop of a hat. That was the funny thing, like nonetheless, because I would throw myself underneath bus too. Yeah, even when I was saying that funny shit, like yeah. But you see how much damage I was as a child, like to the point like you guys ruined my self esteem. And I would even tell you stories like Brittany, where like the community would go against all of us because I said I liked one girl. Like yeah, quite literally. And again, there was nothing wrong with that, but for you to go in and destroy that, and for you to go and be like, oh, okay, because again, like you're that much of a racist to go and even hide that fact, and not only that to go and say like continue on with this nonsense, and not only that to go disrupt my early childhood to development, and also to leave me emotionally stunted, and for me to go hide the fact that I learned psychology on the side. Because again, that shit's fun to me nonetheless. Here's a street right there, even with my readings, but you didn't know. But even with the commentary, that shit's funny. Yeah. Like, go ahead, watch Joe Rogan. Like, yeah, go ahead, have your go watch Joe Diaz and have that emotional speech moment to yourself. Because again, like I've listened to real writers, real people, people with real problems, right? Like, yeah, because you when you listen to rap, those are cautionary tales. Yeah, and that's why I love like if you look at like that wall over there, like all of those guys suffered, right, to go and to make those songs because you think that just because by being a lyricist, right, having good wordplay alone is gonna survive. Fuck out of here. You know how many comedians I came across over the years that were hilarious but didn't make it in the rap industry, let alone even the comedians, all kinds of shit. Yeah. But this shit's funny nonetheless. Like, yeah, because those are great guys. Shouts to Wake and vice versa, man. Like, yeah. Because again, these are my homies who I miss to no end, man. Like from Connecticut to like yeah, all in the Midwest to all over the East or that, even the South Side. Like yeah, or yeah, you got me Dirty South too. I like listening to Big Grit, man. Like Family Man matters. Like Family does matter. Yeah. That now that like Big Grit, I just had great albums, man. Nowadays, people be looking at me. You listen to Young Buck. You listen to Beanie. You listen to Beanie Siegel what your life is like. Because again, all the real homies who would come from prison, like even from the UK, got some of them, like no offense again, some of them would come like, but I never expected listening that you would listen to that, even have certain emotions that will evoke certain emotions out of me. Yeah, because I don't like listening to songs like the feeling in there, even though that happens. But no, because even me, like I was never part of a raid. Because my friends, I mean, like I come from a very bad background. Like regardless, because I come from the city. Let's just put it that way. Again, like yeah, but still, like I always have to acknowledge my status and whatever for X, Y, Z. But just take that one element out. But that's a huge element. That's the elephant in the room. But still, like just take because it's not like they didn't want that for me. Like yeah, but still, and people are jealous about that nonetheless. But here, just take that one element out, right? Yeah, and be like, oh, okay, right? Yeah, this is what homies. Refill the beef. Get your motivated up. Don't fuck around, asshole. Because I would show all my sisters from the Twin Squad, right? All the way to back to the other ones, because some of them are really hilarious. Some of them are great people. Like, yeah, some of them are damaged, man. Like, yeah, but again, let's take the runaway girl part stuff. I don't even like that. Yeah, that reference alone. And with some of my other friends, get up your heart, shut up. Yeah. I had to give out there. Again, I miss them to no end. So they would give me a slide and be like, all right, maybe I'll be a better person because of his mom. Regardless, if it's an inspiration nonetheless, I'm happy nonetheless. But moving on though, I miss my friends because again, like when I listen to cautionary tales, if you don't listen to Bowie James stories and think to yourself, damn, that's how bad the D is, like yeah, the Detroit areas, or Danny Brown. I could not even like I laugh because again, Danny Brown sometimes compares jail to prison. Like, yeah, they're gonna show you who you are. Again, like, as people find that funny, but no, quite really that's how it is. Like, yeah. And again, man, that's why I love and miss my friends because I want to hear the new music, man. Like nowadays, I want to hear the new lyrics. I want to hear like their stories. Now that for X Y Z reasons, and they're all begging of me. So again, like as a future podcaster, as in a future art documentary and archivist, yeah, as a future cinephile as well, right? And now as a future artist, whether it be like through albums, photography, whatever. Because again, I'm gonna build an album, and I'm just like slowly practicing my freestyle sessions. And again, like it's rather unfortunate since that my shit's all hacked up, and now that I have to deal with this fucking occupation of Kagan, right? Because they refuse to move because of wonder why. Yeah, go get a lawyer, right? Yeah, fuck you, Maria. Because again, like I hate Maria to the point like keep on fucking up, bitch. Keep on fucking up stuff a lot because this person's so sick to the point, like, yeah, I'm gonna highlight all the things. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, because you're that dumb to the point, like what? It's 616. I'm gonna see you at the Miro at the Laurel Beach because you were at the gospel fest and I was there, you didn't, and I sent you an email and you said, oh, I'm on vacation. Bitch, you're gonna go pay for all your shit. Because you were trying to go and protect Threshold, CPD, and Trilogy, and now that trying to throw me underneath the bus, however that may look, right? And go hide behind Brown Johnson, because again, fuck you too. Like, yeah. Because your predecessors even probably warned you about me no matter what. And I don't say that to toot my own horse. So go ahead, have at it. Because again, like I was too busy Nazi hunting back in Midway to go and even acknowledge that most of your existence. No offense. And again, and no one would blame me, no way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because again, Midway is like Hitler Youth's internment camp, all that shit. Like, yeah. And again, that's fucking hilarious to me. So fuck you. Again, that's why I hate the Nazi punks, even those leftist punks that like to go hide behind the veneer of liberalism, even though they're racist as fuck. Whether that if you're yeah for the dream or from the dream or whatever, like yeah for asylum seeking whatever, stuff law. You think these liberal turncoats and their shortcomings are not going to be called out on this shit? Like yeah. Then again, so back to Braunstein, all right? Yeah. Because again, I miss the homies, man. Like, yeah, this is why I have to go address this because again, I have so many friends within the United States and out, out in the overseas, like or out of the country. Because again, why do I have to go and sue the government, let alone the city, to go get my government subsidy and to ensure that my SSI is going to be fine and not F with because it quite literally has it not been F with? Yeah, because you like to go pretend, and that's like federal time again. So again, why do you prohibit me from leaving the state, no less, or make it hard for me one way, right? Yeah, because again, why would you take my SSI card, right? Yeah, and make me think, oh, is someone gonna change my SSI numbers, like yeah, whether it be my debit or some shit like that? Or like, yeah, why would you even put that out there? Would you care one way or another? Not really. So as a lawyer, a future lawyer, I'm gonna say F you. Regardless. So make it hard as me. Make it hard and you don't care either way. Feed yourself that troll nonsense. So moving on, because this shit's really pissing me off one way or another. And again, as a Muslim, as a reefer, like I always like was like even before then, I was so offended because I have Muslims brothers and sisters, like yeah, within the family, you know, that even Christians who aren't Christian pastors that you continue on bashing, like I can't wait to murder you all. Yeah, uproot the family tree, burn that shit up for the betterment of not Western civilization. Some would say for the betterment of Western civilization as an insult towards me, and all this will do is say like, yeah, let's bring the end of Western civilization because again, this is a caste system hidden behind the a racket, hidden behind all kinds of shit. So it's just evil. It's just evil incarnate, you know, and you keep on coveting and fetishizing. This is sick. and I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Because then I am disabled, and you want to go and say I'm not, and you try to say I'm a racist. Go right ahead and see whatever the fucking you want to say underneath the sun. Have your moment in time in court. Because what will it be any better after that? No. So go f yourself and your political clout and your fucking whatever in the future. Because again, you're not a cannot find them because another Bible salesman that's trying to go across the town and try to say like, "Oh, I'm a good person," but and get votes up. Get out of here! Get that fire! Yeah, because it's not like even when I was a leader, I sent that message saying, "Hey, this guy's a fucking XYZ." And it's not even the XYZ. It's like, yeah, it's true. Because again, you want to hide your Islamophobia. I wish you died overseas. Well, like, yeah, and you think because you're high and mighty or a Bible thumping Christian or whatever, like, yeah, go to hell. So shouts to everybody from the mutual aid, even also like that everywhere. And now, but still, let me shed emphasis on rhyme shout to Iwi. And like, you don't think that we're not playing Shadow Games of BL books and literature? Come on now. Of course. Okay, all right. 7:52 a.m. 6:23. Like, all right, man. Like, I hollered at you guys soon enough, man. Regardless, you know.